Hi, peoples. It's me. Hi. Hi. I'm back. That's right. It's like a whole week of Finn. It's kind of awful. I'm also joined by Grim. How are you doing, Grim?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys.
I know it's kind of awful. I do apologize. It's a week of Finn, and it's gonna be awful. And hi, Sandra Walker. I'm gonna say hi to everyone in chat. We're gonna say hi to Revenator with the Happy Twin Tuesday. I like that. See, he can get away with that now that I'm here. But when Ranger joins, Ranger's gonna possibly kill him. Bad Rongo with the waves. You got Sandra Walker here. We got Yuta. Got Doc Ravage. No Bunga's here. Hi, No Bunga. Hi, No Bunga. He. I gotta say hi to No Bunga. You want to say hi to No Bunga, Grim?
Yeah, he's ambitious.
He wants that bunga. He is sick of having no bunga, so he is eventually going to be yes bunga. That's the way we're gonna roll here. We have
Please tell us, Nabunga, what's your ambition?
we have Skywalker Vader, Jason Hummel. We have Master Shogun and Ray Rock. The Axeman is here. Got Foreigner, Torin Jax. Got Temple. Temple, yay, it's Finn. Hashtag best week ever. It's the best week ever. Sorry. uh, if you can get that reference, I will show you extra affection. It's a fun reference if you know what that is. Ray Rock, Week of Finn, is that like Summer of George and Seinfeld? You're not terribly off. Not gonna lie, that's not terribly off here. Yeah. That's not wrong. Hi, Gappy, Darth Vader 87, CBO 97, Durgan. Does that mean he can use both hands? Yes. That's yes. Answer is yes. Alright. So we are here for another lunch stream. Now, if you guys aren't aware, Ranger's having some issues right now with his computer, and he's hopefully going to get those fixed soon, which is why I'm kind of filling in for Ranger, who normally does your roster review. Revenator, did Ranger bury himself in the hill? No, that is
Nah,
that is
his computer, yeah.
yeah, he's having some issues. So when Ranger's here, it is Taco Tuesday. But when I'm here, that means something is going wrong. So it is a technical Tuesday. It is a technical Tuesday of mayhem because we're gonna have all kinds of issues, and I'm sure at some point my connection's gonna start dropping, and we're gonna have buffering, and you know how it rolls when I stream on YouTube. Bad things happen. So we're gonna continue letting those bad things happen. Grande Verga, Waffle Dolphins, Bill Buttlicker is here, What Else 73, Han Cholo, Fedichico, Dr. Buckfu. Oh my god, all the people are here. And I haven't even done the tag in Discord yet, Grim. All these people are here, and I'm doing the tag right now, but they weren't even in here, and they're all here for us. What special message do you have, Grim, for all of our peoples watching?
Peanut butter.
And jelly time. Say it again. Say it again.
Peanut butter.
And jelly time.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now break it down and freeze. 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 Cause it's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. I may be a little extra hyper today. Maybe.
Well, that's actually good.
Yeah. I apologize to everybody out there because I am gonna have way too much fun doing absolutely nothing here. So we're gonna have some fun today in just playing Galaxy of Heroes, getting your questions answered. It's gonna be a pretty relaxed stream. Roster reviews, we're kind of waiting on it because we want you guys to have at least Ranger and hopefully myself usually, but Ranger's kind of the main roster reviewer for you guys. So am holding a little bit on the roster review setup because of that. So Jason Hummel, we're all here because we don't have a choice. Hashtag quarantine.
Well, he's not wrong.
What is worse, getting COVID or dealing with Finn on a weekly basis? I mean, it's kind of. I think
dealing with Finn is the better option
RSG
there.
and Pickle Time, RSG and Pickle Time, RSG and Pickle Time. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Now there he go. There he go. There he go. There you go. RSG and pickles. RSG and pickles. RSG and pickles. RSG and pickles with the RSG and pickle. RSG and pickle. RSG and pickle with the baseball bat. RSG and pickle. RSG and pickle. RSG and pickles with the baseball
You
bat.
okay there, Finn?
I was dancing. We got the RSG and Pickle Time song, courtesy of EXO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, and then you hit your mic.
No, I didn't hit the mic.
Or
My
you knocked
chair.
something over.
No, I didn't knock it over. My chair hit the desk because there's not a lot of room. So if I rotate too much, because I have to wiggle when I do my RSG and Pickle Time, I rotated too far and it went pluck like that.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of space here. You should see my chair is like all scratched up in the front because there's like a little corner here that my chair keeps on hitting because of the room. So when I wiggle, wiggle, yeah, it hits the thing and like scratches it. So.
Okay.
So I have like the little scratchy chair. See, Maz is nice. Maz says COVID is worse. But then she says probably. I don't know. Like, I was like, Maz is so nice. She's like, COVID is definitely worse than a week of Finn. And then she's like, probably. Like, there's no confidence in that whatsoever. Like, that was like, yeah, you're fine. And then smack. It's like, oh. Hi, Maz. And Takedown Games is here. Bust up. Business is good, Dixo.
Yes, it is.
Finn has been at the Skittles again. I am not making a comment too much. Hey, Jason Hommel rotating a lot is not the worst thing. Sword of the Jedi. Goddamn sheepy, Jason Hommel, damn you. Damn it, an EXO too. What you guys with your sheepy? Damn sheepy. Sword of the Jedi. Hi all. Everyone can agree seagulls are the worst. Oh god, I love the seagulls in Finding Nemo. Mine.
Business is good.
Business is good. Thank you, EXO. Oh my god. Yeah. Hi, Vito Anto. It has been a long time. How have you been, sir? It has definitely been a long time since we've seen you in chat. Glad to see you again. And unfortunately, you have to deal with me, because Ranger is currently preoccupied with technical stuff. So, yeah, we're over here. And yeah, so if you guys haven't already, quick reminder, GAC signups ending in 4 hours. So if you guys are one of those people waiting to figure out your mods and everything before you sign up, then make sure that you go to...
get it to come up.
Oh my god, thank you, Jason. But if you guys are one of the people that haven't signed up and you're waiting, just reminder, there's less than 5 hours left, so make sure you do get your mods and everything squared away, and then you join GAC so you don't miss this round.
I wish I could get it to come up.
God, why is it? Oh my god, they're just like doubling everything. Jet and Jaw did it, and then so both of you guys are just. Vito Anto, the game isn't fun anymore. Can't bring myself to quit. Haven't spent since.
I wish there was a way to put like us on top of each other.
Thank you, EXO. EXO with 69 bits. So you can have a lot of fun too. It's just a matter of what you want to work on, and I'll kind of show you guys here. And what is today? Today's Fleet. Yeah, I can't really do Fleet Depression. I use
like,
my.
So many panties. I got a bunch of panties. I was like, stop saying that word. I hate it.
Oh my god, EXO. EXO with the 150 bits. Oh my god. At some point, McGrande is gonna kill us. By the way, me second, Grande first for sure. So yeah. Yep. We is dead. All right. So we're gonna do some of the events, and in the meantime, I'm also gonna grab some questions. So Dr. Buckfu, we are supposed to get our mods right before signing in for GAC. I forgot something. You're supposed to make sure your mods are straightened out before you sign up for GAC, because then they lock it. So you want to make sure that your mods and your characters are modded, because if you're in the process of remodding like I am, then it makes a difference. So okay.
Or
So
you could be like me and just don't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
Join anyways.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try this Mythic tier here for the assault battle with Night Sisters. Because I haven't really tried this one yet. I'm gonna try and get some reses going. So we're gonna do Asajj, Daka, Zombie, and Acolyte, and let's see how this works. Cause what if your mods are G? What? G what? What if your mods are G? What does that mean, Grim? I don't understand this lingo. I'm like a pseudo boomer. I don't understand this lingo.
A good question.
I don't understand what that means. Oh, you're typing it all out to be, yeah. So what if your mods are like remons? Is effectively what you're asking. Then you just try to make it the best situation you can, and then you just deal with it. That's the way it'll work. Let's go with an AOE. So we're gonna try and figure out what the hell I'm gonna do here, cause I have zero clue. And yeah, it does not compute. You are under arrest. All right, let's kill this. Oh, okay, that worked. Let's get a taunt going with defense up here. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look. Okay, we got rid of 2. Okay, we're gonna keep on going over here. We're gonna go after Sith Trooper. Got some stealthy assassins. We have to worry about those stealthy assassins. But they have the plague. They have the plague. We are. No, I don't want to just hit auto. What's the fun in hitting auto, Dr. Buckfu? We're gonna play this. Okay, I'm gonna bring up the questions here. Oh, you ran out of mod space? Yeah, that's the that unfortunately happens. While I bring up Nightbot, I'm gonna leave you in suspense of me killing this Sith assassin. Because there is a chance that Daka is going to like have her attack dodged as part of this. Because that somehow happens regularly for some reason. And yeah, I don't like when it happens, but it does seem to happen regularly, which makes me sad. And when things make me sad, I do cry. So potentially you would see me cry about the fact that, yeah, Daka's gonna have her attack dodge. So I hope you all are enjoying the suspense here of the tier 1 of 6 battle, or tier 1 of 8, level 1 of 8 battle right now of Daka waiting to do her basic to potentially kill Sith Assassin while I get the questions. It's ridiculous. Foreigner, they should have increased the mod cap due to COVID stay at home. CG doesn't understand mods. Have you not figured that out? Did you see those $75 packs? I'm just saying.
I don't think not get the memo.
Yeah, I don't think CG understands mods or their importance in this game. I'll just throw that out there. Wild guess. Just a completely wild guess. Yeah, I'm not sure they fully understand how exactly mods work. All right, I have my setup up and going now. So if you guys have questions, please make sure that you start it with the word question so that we can pull it up in the bot, and then Grim and I can answer it for you. That's all it is. Yeah. No, Maz, you can't buy those awful packs because I have no mod space. No, you can't buy those awful packs because they're awful packs. Let's just end it at that. God, those packs are horrendous. Oh my god, just don't buy it. They're just bad. All right, we're gonna continue here. This
don't
is
buy those
yeah, this is the
CG.
mythic difficulty.
They're off.
All right, so first question, Master Shogun, what is the best team and placement for my new Relic 7 nest? I don't have Kira or Django. Grim, this seems like a good question for you. Where would you?
The question?
Oh my god, this is starting out fantabulous right now. I mean, it's just I mean, if this doesn't define what RSG is, and I don't know what else does. I mean, that's like the epitome of RSG. We ask a question and then wait, what? All right, so the question again, Master Shogun, what is the best team and placement for my new Relic 7 nest? I don't have Kira or Django. So where would you place his nest?
Well, Nest could work on pretty much any stealth team that won't stealth her. You know, like a separatist with Duke. I have seen her used on other bounty hunter teams without Django as a lead. Me personally, I usually save her for offense because she's insanely good on offense. Let's see. She gets used a lot with Night Sisters.
Yeah, she does. She makes a pretty interesting fifth on that team.
I think that's pretty much it right there.
Yeah, I mean
she's
those are
a
the
really
options.
good all-around character, though. So, I mean, she can slot into a lot of places where you just need that 5th to make your team even better.
Pretty much. Yep. I agree. Those are all the teams Grim named are pretty good. I mean, if you have Separatist, Newtly, Dooku, plus 2 other Separatists and Nest, that makes Nest really difficult to deal with. Bounty Hunters, like Grim said, and if you don't have Django, although Django is the best one, Bosk lead, but if you don't have like the full team kind of set up, then exactly what Grim said. Save for offense. There's no issue with that. That's right. Okay, next question. Revenator. Oh, yeah, we answered this one. Did Ranger bury himself in the hill? No, he did not. Yeah, Ranger is unfortunately having some technical difficulties with his computer. So, okay, next question. Master Shogun question. Can I unlock gas with only Relic 4 Grievous and B1? Everyone else is gear 12. I can answer this because those were the only 2 characters I had Relic, but I took them to Relic 5. Can you do it with Relic 4? Yes. Is it easier with a Relic 4 Kenobi than a Relic 4 B1 is the bigger question. I found that B1 pretty much at Relic 5 was maybe the minimum for me to get through that event. Because it is you need all that extra healing and damage that B1 provides. A Kenobi at Relic 4 can work with correct mods. You should be able to get away with it. The light side battle is also a bit easier. There is a mod timing that you can put together that allows you to get that one done. And if you guys watched our special stream, we did it on Remon's account where he didn't have a lot of mods, but it was all about the timing of the light side ones. And you have to time it with Padme, Shakti, and all of that. So you can do all of that with a Kenobi. I believe at Relic 4 should be enough. And be fine with it, as long as you get your mod timing correct. However, the dark side one with B1, yeah, I would probably take your B1 to Relic 5. I also think it's a useful one to take to Relic 5 anyways, because you're going to already have all the other droids and everything, and all you need is Grievous, and Grievous is one of the best droids in the game, so why not get your B1 to Relic 5 at that point? So, yep. Yes, you're pretty close there. You can do it with only 2 relics, but I would take your B1 to Relic 5 and then mod him for a lot of damage so that he can do extra damage and healing for you. Next question. Revenator. The Eternal Twins would like to know when Ranger plans on releasing part 2 of their lore video so they can allow Ranger's computer to return to normal. Grim, what are your thoughts on that? That the Eternal Twins are currently holding Ranger's computer hostage until he creates part 2 of the lore video.
Oh, I'm not going to even go close to this question.
That's the smart answer. All right, next question.
I value my life.
Mm-hmm. That is the smart answer. I agree. That is definitely the smart answer. Let's see. Next question is hold on. Working on the Sidious here. We're plaguing the Sidious. Hooray! And I didn't get a stun. Let's get a tenacity down. Can we get a tenacity down? Yay, we got a tenacity down. Hooray! Oh, and there you go. Poof. Okay, next question is Bad Rongo. Would you buy the mod pack if it removed the cap on your mod inventory? If they charged you $75 to remove the mod cap, I would quit the game.
Yeah, so would I, because I don't support actual pay-to-win mechanics.
I mean, I don't mind the
one.
pay-to-win characters and all of that kind of stuff, right? But if they actually charged for you to get that kind of feature in the game, despite the fun that I'm having right now with the game, I would 100% quit. So, no. I would not buy it, and in fact would delete the game at that point if they introduced a game feature like that for money. Bad Rongo, you're buying server space. I understand that you would have to pay them for the server space and stuff, but they monetize through other means, which is also why I don't really complain about their price of the packs and all that kind of stuff, right? Ultimately, they're increasing the price point of the game. The problem with this game so far is they're increasing the price point of the game without showing us where the money is going. I've said that from the beginning in terms of why I don't spend. I used to spend a little bit on this game. And again, I spent in total maybe about, and this was in the first few months of me playing, I spent about probably in the neighborhood of around $30 of my own money, which was in large part actually during that Ewoks Apple charity event thing that they did. So I was supporting Ewoks when I was playing. But there was that I bought something in game, and then the other I do have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of around $200 or so in gift cards that I put into the game. Because there aren't a lot of games, like mobile games, where I can use like iTunes gift cards in general. So there is about 200 or so, and these were all in like the first couple months. And then I realized, why am I spending on this game when it's obvious that they're not really investing the money back into the game? It doesn't appear that they're making good managerial decisions from the top down about the game status. So until I feel like they're actually taking responsibility for the content of their game, I'm just going to withhold spending. There's plenty of other games I spend on. Tactical Monsters, which you guys have seen me hopefully play, whether on Twitch or on YouTube videos and stuff. Less so on YouTube lately, just because I've had a harder time with videos and all that as we've been working on some stream improvements. But on Tactical Monsters, I'm spending about, like $15 a month, something like that. And then on Clash of Clans, it's like another $5 a month. So I'm already spending like $20 a month, and I play those games a little less frequently than this one. So I could easily see myself spending like $25-30 a month on this game, if not more, depending on what the content was. But I'm not going to spend it basically on principle of how they've managed this game. And so if they went to the option of making you buy game features, buying quality of updates, yeah, I'm done with this game. That would be no fun. That would be honestly a disgrace for them to have a feature such as mods and make you kind of pay for that kind of stuff. So yeah, no, I would straight up quit, to answer your question. Grande Verga, question. Are you guys at the point where you are selling 9-speed mods? My guild wants me to remove mods from useless tools, and I need the space. Obviously, I'm assuming you're talking about gold level mods that are at 9 speed, or maybe even purples. Blues and greens have a chance of kind of maybe hitting twice, and with some crazy luck, maybe hitting 20. But if you're talking about just in general, I am only focusing on tier 1 and tier 2 progression mods right now. So I would keep a 9 speed at blue because it would have hit twice, and that would keep it in tier 2 progression. I would not keep a 9 speed at purple. But I can see myself selling those too. I'm focusing a little bit more on tier 1 progression than tier 2 progression, so it would kind of vary a little bit. But 9 is right on the border there of what I would sell, especially if it's not a tier 2 progression. So I would say probably yes, based on the criteria there. Grim, what about you? Where are you with mods and keeping different speeds and all of that?
Well, usually what I do is I sell anything that doesn't get over double digits. You know, anything under a 10 I sell. I never really buy any mods that don't have speed on them from the store, because yeah, those are kind of a waste of time.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I've only hit the mod cap once, and that was because I wasn't paying attention.
Really? Only once?
Yeah, only once. Because I try to keep on my mods, man. You know, if I don't need the mod, I sell it to get it out of my inventory. Because, like, I mean, yeah, it's just I if I have multiple like sets that I need to use, I keep them on characters so I can see them in GG, and then I just make my mod sets from there and swap them back and forth. That way I never have the mod cap warning. So
There you go. Next question, Wolfbell. Question, can we give Ranger a new name, like Ranger Patron or McRanger? He's starting to have the same issues as them. If you want to bother Ranger with a nickname, call him Texan J 1999. There you go. That's what I would say. That would get a rise out of him for sure. If you start calling him Texan J 1999, yeah, that would probably annoy him. He doesn't quite do stuff to the level of Grande with the McVenom stuff. So I would go a different route. I would definitely go a different route with Rangers for that. All right. Ooh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. The special ability in the event actually gives you the actually places the plague. Neat. Hooray. Okay, let's get some more plagues going. All right, next question is oh, we have a lot of questions that came in now. Kusman Gilo, hope I said that right. I am going for Revens, then Gas, then rounding GAC teams, so Galactic Legend Hunt after this doesn't make my roster top heavy with weak heroes. Is this the way forward, or must I forget them and go Galactic Legends? The question is, it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit of a tricky question, because the question is, where do you enjoy playing the game and what is your focus? If your focus, I said the first part right, so I said Kusman right, but not the second part. Angelo? Is it Angelo? Is it Angelo? I'll try. You have to tell me how to say it. I will try and remember my best to say it, because I know I've seen your name in the chat before, but I just can't remember ever asking how to pronounce it. So you have, as long as you tell me, I will try my best to remember. But the question actually comes: how much are you worried about your arena rank versus your grand arena? That ends up being the critical question, because if you are not super worried about getting rank 1 in squad arena, and you're okay kind of being top 10, top 20, even top 50, but you're enjoying the game and you're having fun, and I say that because that is the situation that I'm in, so I can sympathize with that. If that is your scenario and you're focusing more on GAC, then your plan is correct. Work on the Revens, work on the Gas, start rounding out your teams, don't worry about Galactic Legends. The more relics you have, the more likely you are to face Galactic Legends, so in fact, you're probably going to try and limit which ones you have as relics. And focus on trying to get better overall characters. However, if your focus is going to be on squad arena, if you do not have the Galactic Legends, you are going to find it very difficult in order to get rank 1. But how far away are you is going to be important, because by the time that you get everything you need for the Galactic Legends may not even be the meta anymore, because there's a lot of relics, and it takes a while to get 13 characters? Oh no, 12 characters in one ship. It takes a while to get
all the gear for the Galactic Legends as well. Is, I mean, look on GG. Each Galactic Legend takes a lot of high-end gear.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And by the time you finally get your Galactic Legend up, a new one will drop.
Pretty much. I mean, so that's the other part, is realistically how much time do you need in order to get those characters, right? And if it takes you a while to even get those to relics and even get the gear on them, right, you are much better off just straight up working on your Gas, on your Revens, and getting more workable teams, and then trying to, in some ways, predictively move forward. And what do I mean by that? There are two possible scenarios that have been theory crafted at this point with what the next evolution of the game is. The first one would be that you need the Galactic Legend Kylo and the Galactic Legend Rey in order to get like a new potential Palpatine, right? That is one possible scenario. Another possible scenario, though, is that there are going to be 2 new Galactic Legends that show up. One is going to be that Palpatine, which may not require Galactic Legend Rey and Kylo. Possible, but may not. The other one is that the light side is going to be Luke. And if it's going to be Luke, then you could potentially work on your Rebels. Not necessarily immediately, right? But start saving up gear when you're not working on one of those specified tunes that you're looking at, right? One of those specified teams. And start trying to save up gear. So rather than spending it on Galactic Legend Rey, right? Save it up. And by the time that you finished off the other teams that you want to work on for things like GAC, you will hopefully have an idea about what exactly is the next kind of meta, and maybe you can get a little bit of a head start if you have a bunch of gear saved. My guess is that you are probably not, I mean, if you're similar to me in mindset at this point, especially if you're free to play, you're not necessarily worried about Squad Arena anymore. Squad Arena is becoming a pay to play arena. And so you are better off just focusing on GAC, having fun in the game, using your gas to get higher up in arena, and just getting top 20, top 50, keeping your crystal income, because they are creating that disparity between people intentionally, and that'll hopefully help you. So I would say keep up your plan, Revens, gas, and then go ahead and save up gear. Don't worry about Galactic Legends yet, and see what happens by the time that you complete those, and by the time that you figure out what you want to kind of focus on. Type thing. Next question, Bill Buttlicker. Okay, Bill Buttlicker says, any chance we get any road ahead this week, or is CG communication department closed again for another 2 to 3 weeks?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, unfortunately. It is I honestly don't know why they're not doing more communication with so many people just straight up being home right now. Hi, Jedi Training Bogus. With so many people just straight up home, not being able to do anything, you would think that they would really... I mean, I like double drops, but it is such a passive form of, like, reward for the players type of thing that I don't quite understand why they don't do more. So, yeah. No! Okay. My DACA managed to survive that. I need to save heals and stuff more for DACA. As long as DACA's alive, we're okay. I'm gonna save the heals for DACA. No, don't. Oh god. Oh, okay. DACA's still. We gotta kill all these fools. I can't. Okay, there we go. We got a taunt going finally. Oh my god. That was awful. That was awful. Okay, now we got zombie taunting. Those B1s hurt. God damn. Damn, those B1s hurt. Okay, I'm going to start to try and get rid of these B1s. Okay, there goes one B1. I don't care about Dooku. Dooku actually doesn't hurt, but those B1s, hot damn. Yeah. Okay, there goes one. Let's see if we can... Come on. Okay, good. They're after zombie. I'm okay with that. See if we can focus on this one. But these aren't like the normal B1s either. That's the annoying part. And I'm going to heal up DACA. Okay, and there goes Dooku. Wow. Okay, here we go. Oh, and there we go. Ha! Ha! Oh, that's fantastic. Denny Crane, you called it. You called it. Literally, circle, circle, circle. We're gonna try again, though. We're gonna try again. That was a full wipeout by Palpatine. Oh my god. I'm gonna get rid of Acolyte and put in Talia, because I need the dispels of those dazes and stuff. That gets annoying. Okay.
Business is good.
Yes, business was good. All right. Let's see. Next question. In a similar vein, Buzzsaw VG. Question, what is the dumbest, most ridiculous, obnoxious thing CG hasn't thought to do yet? Why would you want us to tell you that? Why would you want us to... Look, Pro, I did not see your question, so make sure you start it with question. It's not pulling up in the bot. So yeah, as long as you put question in there, the bot will pick it up. So make sure you start it with the word question, and as long as that's there, it'll pick up in the bot. So yeah, just go ahead and type it again, no problem. So let's see. Jason, I hate this level. Yeah. But yeah, I went with oh, actually, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna switch. I don't want Talzin lead. I want a Saj lead if I'm using Talia. That'll give me more turn meter. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna go with turn meter. So there you go. Let's see. What is the Grim? Do you have any ideas? I don't want to. I already give enough ideas that get me called CGfinity. So, I mean, no good can come of this if I this question.
Well, should I make them drink?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things in FIFA that aren't in the Galaxy of Heroes. So
he said FIFA.
They have
Cheers,
a lot
people.
to pull from.
I'm drinking water. I'm calling it water. It may or may not be vodka. I'm just saying. If you know me, you know the answer to that. So for now, I'll call it water. Okay.
I mean, hey, we're going to give you guys new content. Here's 3 new packs that you can spend. And there you go.
Yep. No, it makes sense. Let's see. Next question. Oh, I see why it wasn't picking up because question was being spelled wrong. But I see your question, Luck Pro, so I'll grab it here. Since you asked it earlier, I'll jump to your question now so I don't miss it. But Luck Pro asks, I'm a big prequel fan and my final goal is Gas. However, I started with Phoenix. Should I add 2 more characters to my Empire team and go for R2? Is he needed for any prequel squads? For prequel squads, no. He is not needed for any of the prequel squads. He can potentially go on the Padme team, but he typically does not. So R2 is not necessary for that. If you like Gas, then go for the Gas characters. But do remember there are a lot of characters that you get with that. Your Phoenix will help you get Palpatine and Thrawn, and then when you add Vader onto that team, you have one of the best trios in the game. Now, it's not like a super dominant one, but it's one of the more versatile ones, particularly because of Thrawn and Fracture, which is a huge ability. So I would definitely finish with your Phoenix. I would try to get your Emperor Palpatine if he's not done already, but by the sounds of it, when you're saying 2 more, it sounds like you have Emperor Palpatine. So I would kind of maybe passively work on some of the other Empire characters. The benefit is that there are a lot of Empire characters in some of the other stores in particular. So if you work in some of the other stores, then it might work out well for you to kind of, you might just passively get those kind of things. So I would say you can go with Gas. I'm fine with that. If you like the prequels and that's what you enjoy, then go for it. No issue from me on that. And yeah, just continue to keep on pushing then. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, there we go. Yep. So yeah, go with Gas. Don't worry too much about the R2 and the Empire team. You'll get those passively as you fill up all the stuff that you need from Cantina Store and Galactic War Store and Squad Arena. Like you'll come across a lot of that. So no worries. Let's see. Next question. Darth Scion 1972. Question: how long does it take to farm 300 of the green relic piece incomplete using 1 full and 3 refreshes a day? The drop rate that I have been getting, and I think Paul mentioned it on our Jedi Academy last week, Paul from the Escape podcast, which is I have noticed that it is somewhere around 1.2 pieces per attempt. So if you want to calculate kind of back from that, right, it's 300 relic pieces, and then figure out how many attempts you need and then how much the energy and all of that kind of stuff is. then yeah, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of on average around 1.2 mats per attempt on that, and then you can kind of go from there. Because I've been farming those too, and I've been seeing that same general drop rate, actually. So, let's see. Grande Verga, question. Do you still have the Ranger Loves Eternal Twins clip? It was a... Do I have it? Yes. But that was a April Fool's thing only with Revenator. So that's not going to be put up on the clips. As that is what I am figuring the reason is that you guys are asking about. So yeah, no, that's not going to be put up as one of the Twitch donations. God. Kazekage too easy. Question: does it make sense to relic Jedi Consular first or Eth Koth, unless you think Mace or Jedi Guardian before them? So, of those, I did Jedi Consular because I am Jedi Consular Finn. That is pretty much the only reason. I would not relic any of those characters. Mace, maybe, if you're expecting a rework. But otherwise, yeah, I would not worry about any of those for relics.
Unless you're like a sadist
or Adastra.
or something.
Yeah, a sadist or Adastra. Has to be one of the two.
Adastra, true.
Although those aren't
Adastra
necessarily...
is an exception.
Unless, well, I mean, technically, we don't know for sure that Adastra isn't a sadist.
Don't go getting me in trouble, Finn.
I'm just saying, no, I'm not getting you in trouble. I'm just saying they're not necessarily mutually exclusive. Necessarily. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm just saying they're not necessarily mutually exclusive when we say sadist and then Adastra. Because the way she works on her Jedis, yeah, it's complicated for sure. Okay. And we're gonna get some heals going, alright. Okay. And I'm gonna try and stun B2 again. We're gonna try and kill the B1s. I'm gonna get a taunt going here. Come on, plagues. We're gonna get plagues. Okay. Next, Dexatronic question. Should I unlock Rey before GAC unlock, even though I'd only have a couple hours to gear her? She would have all 6 Zetas. How much gear do you think you can get on her? If you think she can be usable, then go ahead and start boosting her. If you don't think she's going to be usable, then don't, because you're unnecessarily adding a character with 6 Zetas, increasing your top 80 GP, because a 6 Zeta character is definitely going to end up in there, and then it's not worth it. So yeah, I would only do it if you believe that it's going to be usable. Let's see, next question. Exo, when are you adding the McRanger You Don't Know Me clip to Twitch? I have to God, this weekend ended up being extremely crazy, more so than I thought so. So I didn't get to all of the Utah clips, and Utah has another set of clips too that I need to go through. So
soon, TM.
Hopefully soon. Yeah, it has been kind of crazy in general. That's all I can pretty much say at this point. COVID has made things definitely a little bit extra difficult for me. Not just it's not just a matter of time, but it is a matter of time. But it's like work and stuff. Besides the fact of the normal. Really? The other didn't even die, but I guess because he killed everybody at once, everyone dies.
Yeah.
The hell? Oh my god, so if you AoE kill every single Night Sister, even if zombie wasn't triggered, everyone dies. I'm done. Okay. We're done with this phase because it's just gonna keep on dying to Sidious. Let's go over here and try this nonsense. Yeah, I know that's how the GG nuke works too. Okay, let's do Rebels because I feel happier, and I can't get rid of R2, but we'll just keep Rebels here and see what happens. Yeah, I need to make it to challenge tier 2 first, Bussa. All right, Gazik, I'll get to easy question. When will Rex lead be meta again? Possibly sooner than we think. His lead still hasn't changed very much, which is quite impressive. So yeah, Rex lead I think is gonna just constantly kind of be in and out a lot, just in general. So it's gonna be kind of interesting with that. Stings question: any Galactic Legend Jawas in our future? Unlikely. I will say it is unlikely we will see Galactic Legend Jawas. Although, who knows? I mean, we could potentially see like a bunch of Jawas just yelling Suka and going after eggs or something in some like special Easter event next year. What? That would be... See, this is all the fun that's lacking in the game. Like, why is that a bad thing? You can just have them going Suka and just playing around with Jawas. I mean, that would be fun. I am still behind my idea of the Jawa sniping game. I mean, I think a Jawa sniping game would be fantastic. So, yeah. Doc Ravage, question. What do you think will be next for ships? Add a ship for First Order Resistance 2 at a time? Do they drop a new character at the same time for it? Or more pilotless ones? What do you think, Grim? What do you think is next for ships?
I honestly don't think they're going to do anything with ships for quite a while, to be honest. I mean, they just dropped 2 new capital ships, so... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard to kind of argue that point right now, which is they may just continue to ignore it.
They have admitted that they don't like ships.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, ships is definitely an ignored game mode right now.
Which really sucks, because I do like ships.
Yeah.
But,
let's see. Buzzsaw is where we snipe Jawas. So I'll go over this game idea. So this was an idea that I had about a new game mode that they could add, and it would be related to the Mandalorian. And what they would do is they would have the Mandalorian with the little baby Yoda, right? And the baby Yoda would be in the carriage right next to the Mandalorian, and the Mandalorian would have his sniper. What, Grim, you would know what the name of it is. I'm just gonna call it a sniper rifle, but it probably has a name that I am unfamiliar with. But
it's a sonic rifle, if I remember correctly.
There we go. So the sonic rifle, right? And what it would be like a press 'em shoot 'em game where there would be a bunch of Jawas running around.
Jawa hunt.
Yeah, it's pretty much a Jawa hunt. So there's going to be Jawas running around, and it's like one of those carnival games with like those ducks that have the little targets on them, and you have to like shoot it. Basically, with your finger, you go ahead and press, and you try to hit all of the different Jawas. But the damage that the Mandalorian does is going to be based on your gear and your mods on your Mandalorian character. So as your Mandalorian character gets higher in gear, gets more stars, and gets more gear, then he's going to be able to kill more Jawas. And the idea would be that there's like a leaderboard every week, and you keep on just playing. You can only play once a day for rewards, but after that, you can play for the leaderboard, and you keep on trying to get like more and more Jawas. And okay, they're saying it's a disruptor rifle or a disintegrator. I don't know.
They put up more info on it since the Mandalorian started, so I was going off of what they were using in. It's the same rifle that Boba Fett used in the holiday special animated thing. So
yeah,
but yeah, they're right. It's a disruptor rifle.
There we go, disruptor rifle. See, I don't know these things, so yeah. But that's what
I had to double check because I was like, oh wait a second, the Mandalorian's been out for a while, so maybe they put more info.
So that's what I would do. So it would basically be like a Mandalorian press and shoot 'em game, and every time you like kill a Jawa, the little baby Yoda in the carriage is gonna like coo. He's gonna go whoo, like every time you kill everything. So you're just gonna watch as you go choo wee wee. It would be like the greatest thing ever. That would be like some of the most fun that you could have in any game. That would be the new game mode that I would 100% introduce into this. It would literally be a Mandalorian shoot 'em game to promote the Mandalorian. And it would be a game mode that people can just hop in and have fun. You could have like competitions between each other where you can kind of like side screen their gameplay and just see who shoots more Jawas and what their final score is. And like, I know we're asking for like a sandbox mode, right? And sandbox mode is somewhat difficult. Not gonna lie, sandbox mode is a difficult thing to implement in a game, especially at this stage. If you do it early, you can. If you do it in the middle, it's fairly difficult. And they also don't see the monetary benefit for doing so. But something like this, where you have to level up your Mandalorian and get his gear up and work on his mods because that determines the damage, and then you have a weekly leaderboard, that kind of competition, I think, will actually kind of fuel people spending to try and get on the top of the Mandalorian leaderboard at the beginning. And then afterwards, people can continue to play for fun. So you'll get that initial boost to spending, and then afterwards, it'll kind of be like a continued spending. So that was my idea. I thought that, I was hoping they would introduce something like that soon. And maybe they would be working on something like that, but then but that would be for later in the year, like when season 2 of The Mandalorian starts. But I was hoping that they would release that like now as part of like the Easter stay and play stuff. But that didn't quite work. So yeah, but that was my idea. That's what I think is gonna happen to Jawas. Let's see. Utah question: how do I be famous on Twitch? I don't care. I'm not PC. Get breast implants and then go to Victoria's Secret. There you go. Grande Verga question: I blame Finn. That's not wrong.
Well, you know what's funny about that Twitch thing there, Finn, is it's true.
I know it's true. I don't care about being PC. Screw PC.
Yeah.
No, I'm not being PC about
Twitch
this.
gets you partnered on Twitch.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be PC about this. It's true. And it works. Now, if you have a good personality and stuff, it makes it all the better, but still. Durgan. Durgan, that's all? Woot, I'm halfway there. No, you can't get somebody else's. You have to have them on your own, Durgan. Like, you have to have them implanted. Just because you have a set of implants, like, in your hands. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Grim. It would be a very interesting stream to see Durgan just with, like, breast implants in his hands and just, like, discussing them. I would honestly think that is a fascinating stream. I mean, wouldn't you watch that? Durgan just talking about breast implants, but he doesn't have them. He's just, like, holding them in his hands and discussing them. I feel like that is I feel like that's something I would watch for Durgan.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think Durgan can pull it off. I don't know why. I think Durgan can pull it off. Nathan H. Question: what is going on with YouTube that is messing up a lot of streams? I think YouTube is overwhelmed right now with the number of people that are home and streaming, which is a problem. YouTube is much more of a video recording platform, or not a recording, but a video upload platform with the option to stream. Twitch is pretty much the streaming platform with an option to like clip and potentially put videos. But you have a lot of people streaming directly to YouTube and eating up, I think, a lot of resources that they were not expecting, and so there were some issues with that for them. So that's my guess as to what is happening. Oh my god, butt implants? What the Maz? Oh my god. This is turning out to be one of the greatest discussions ever at this point. We just need to have, I'm saying right now, we need a stream with just Durgan and Maz talking about breast implants and breast implants. Just breast and butt implants, like on a table with Maz and Durgan, just talking about like the pros and cons of each of that. I'm telling you right now, that would be 100% a stream that I would watch. Every week. I would tune in every week. And we would call it, what should we call it? Twitch B&B. Oh my god, we would call it the Twitch B&B for butts and breasts. It would be the Twitch B&B stream with Durgan and Maz discussing breast implants and butt implants.
Durgan's B&B.
Oh yeah, Durgan's B&B. Oh my god, that would be creepy as hell. Yeah. Durgan's B&B. I like that. Durgan, there's an idea for you. We can try and make that happen too. Maz and Durgan, I'm telling you right now, if you guys want to make that happen, just let me know. We'll make that happen. Let's see. Next question. Scion 1972 question. What's next for Galaxy of Heroes? where do you see the next content going? And no, I'm not talking about packs. I see a bunch of marquee characters coming soon for the next push, either for, more likely than not, The Mandalorian, but potentially a push for Clone Wars. And yeah, I think it's going to be a push for Mandalorian. Sure, Nathan H. We'll call it the bed and breakfast. Yeah. B&B stands for bed and breakfast. There's no pun or anything associated with Durgan's B&B. Just yeah. All right. Revenator question for Grim. Can you go into specifics about how this FIFA game packs that you play so much?
I don't play that game. I mean, it's just look at the freaking gaming news, man. It is all over the gaming news.
Chat is just so Don't Starve just took an interesting turn. Oh my god. See, this is why Ranger doesn't let me stream on lunch stream, because these are the type of conversations that I start. So I take this to Twitch because it's more appropriate on Twitch. Oh my god. All right, let's go to the god, it's awful. Next question is from Bill Buttlicker. Question: how long does it take to farm tickets to unlock Rey? I'm hoping to start her within the next week. God, I don't remember the time frame. I think the tickets to unlock her take roughly about 2 weeks, from what I hear, if you do just the 50 energy refreshes. Somebody in chat that has done that, please let me know. Help out Bill Buttlicker on the time frame there. I can't remember. I normally defer to some of the guys that have actually farmed it. I believe the drop rate was somewhere around 40%, if I remember correctly, or something like that for the tickets. But you need a lot of tickets in order to do it, so I think it was something like that per attempt, so it does require a lot of energy. But somebody in chat that has either Galactic Rey or Galactic Legend Kylo that has farmed the tickets, if you guys could help with that, because that is one that I'm not super familiar with for the answer. Luck Pro question: my empty farms are Galactic War Store and Guild Store. Can I get Stark and Magna? Are those two good? Magna Guard is good, Stark is good. So yes, Stark and Magna Guard are both good. Magna Guard, so IG 100 is, if you're talking about IG 100 and not Magma Guard, but I like Magma Guard too. So I'll just go through all three. Magma Guard is actually a really good one, especially for some of the early Sith raid attempts and whatnot. In phase 2, because you can get the debuff going on Magma Guard under a Thrawn lead, and he kind of just gets like full protection or full turn meter gain. It's a nice little boost there because you keep on getting the debuffs. So Magma Guard is fairly useful with his abilities, and you can mod him for either tenacity or potency. I like potency a little bit more, so I would consider Magma Guard fairly good. Stark is the key for any Imperial Trooper team. Early on, it's a useful team. Late game, it becomes a cleanup team. But Imperial Troopers is still a good team all around. And if you mod them correctly, you can still take out Bounty Hunters, and you can take out Night Sisters. And there's a bunch of teams they can still take out, even at the high end. A little bit more difficult as you get more into relics and stuff. But Imperial Troopers, still a good squad. And better even early on. And then Magna Guard, the IG 100, is 100% needed for a Grievous team to be the tank. So you will use Magna Guard, the IG 100 droid. I would work on all of them. My strategy with this game has always been 7-star characters first, deal with the gear later. Because it takes a long time to 7-star, because you have to focus and get those. You get gear from so many different sources that it becomes a little bit easier to deal with your gear crunch a little bit and where you want to put it. So yeah, that I would say yes. Exo, where's my wrench? Probably in your toolbox. I would assume it's in your toolbox. Stings question: I am a 3 million account and about to get Negotiator. GK to Relic 5 or Relic 7? What do you think, Grim? It's a 3 million account, getting Negotiator. Would you take GK from Relic 5 to Relic 7? I mean, it's kind of a. Think. I think it is a. If you're able to get rank 1 in Fleet Arena without needing to get him to Relic 7, I would keep him at Relic 5. And that's because then a Relic 7 character would definitely boost your GP and make your life a little bit more difficult in GAC.
Yeah, but GK is one of the better characters in the game to take to Relic 7.
He is.
So, I mean,
he is.
And Bad Rongo does have a point there. If he's at the top of his Fleet Arena, he'll have to Relic 7 GK eventually anyways. So he has a faster negotiate.
Yeah. So, I mean, I probably would. It would just depend on where you are in Fleet Arena and if you can hold. But yeah, you're probably right. You will have to get to Relic 7 eventually. So, and he's a good character to do so. So, yes. Bill Butlicker, question. Any new RSG coronavirus commercial from around the world with Grande coming out soon? Come on, we are all at home and we need a current around the world. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Tomorrow's our 200th episode. I will... You know what? I kind of cleared out my schedule a little bit today, and I was trying to figure out what to do. Let me see if I can record a new commercial. I might be able to do that for tomorrow. Don't hold me to it, but I will try. We're trying to figure out what to do for the 200th episode. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for that. Nathan H. Question. Will Sheepy ever get an ad? No, he gets his bit stuff. You have to deal with the bits. Kazekage to Uji. Question. Did Remon get gas? No, I don't think Ramon got gas yet. He still doesn't have the mods, so I'd be highly suspicious if he ever actually did get him with the mods that he has, especially in the later phases. In the last phase, because we got him to phase 4. I don't think he got it. So, okay, let's do a few more questions here. Nathan H. Question. How would you relic Jolie? How would you relic Jolie? Minimum, I would take, depending on where you are in GAC, I would take him a minimum to Relic 3. But he's a good Relic 7 too if you use Jedi Knight Revan a lot against particular teams as a counter, because his health and his survival is key for him. So the more health and stuff he gets, the better his healing and the more survival he gets, and the harder it is to kill him. So Jolie, I would take kind of to a minimum of Relic 3 for high-end rosters. I have him at Gear 12. It works fine for where I am. But if I start boosting my GP a little bit higher, I would definitely need to get him to Relic 3. So he is on my list of some of the next ones to take. NR Wilson question, how would you mod Jolie? He just threw that in chat, and I'll just mention really quick. I like health sets with speed. So whatever fastest you can get him with health sets and a speed secondary to get him really, really fast, but with health sets only. You could do speed set with a lot of health also, just depending on where your mods are. If you have a good amount of health sets with good speed secondary, I would go health set with speed secondary. If you don't have a lot of those, then go speed set with health all over it. Kazekage too easy question. Can Jawas be Jedi or Sith? I suppose so. Grim, can Jedi be Jawas or Sith? I don't see a reason why they couldn't. I'm just not aware of it, but I don't see a reason.
Can Jawas beat them?
No. Can they be? Yeah. Can they be, like in lore? Can a Jawa actually be a Jedi or a Sith? I don't see a reason why they couldn't, but I just don't know.
As far as I can remember, I don't remember of any becoming some. But then again, it's been a while. Hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see what Google has to say.
Yep. We have a few more questions here, guys. I know you guys are getting in the questions, but we are over that kind of 1 o'clock time period here. So we do want to start wrapping it up and keeping these streams just around an hour, although sometimes we do go longer, but usually that's on a Friday or something of craziness. But let's see. Next one is let's see, we got that. Got that. Okay, Nathan H. question. How much more powerful is double Durgan? Double the power of a regular Durgan. Mm-hmm. Fighting drunk?
Yeah. They can become Jedi.
There you go.
Or Sith. There was a Jawa that was a Jedi.
There you go.
During the years of the Galactic Republic, his name was Akil, Akial.
I'm gonna call him Jedi Utini, but continue. So we have a Jedi Utini. Yeah. So the answer is yes.
Yeah, his only appearance was in Party On, a scenario in the Living Force campaign in the Star Wars
Wayne's
RPG.
World crossover. Oh. When you have a thing called Party On, how can it not be a Wayne's World crossover? I mean, I feel like it had to be. I'm changing that story entirely.
No,
So there was a Jedi Utini. There's also a potential for a Darth Utini, and it was when Wayne's World came to visit Star Wars in time travel.
It was one of the one-off adventure campaigns that Wizards of the Coast put out.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So the answer is yes. Fighting Drunk. Question: do you think Mandalorian content will be added to the game before it's available to watch in every country? Some countries don't get it until October. No, I don't think it'll be added before. There's a couple of reasons for this, and we've seen their cycle a little bit to try and figure out how they do their releases. For TV shows, they will typically target a minimum of season 2 to make sure that season 1 was a success. So they won't actually release anything until towards season 2, which does lend itself to October. The world environment, in terms of which countries the show is available, is also going to be a consideration for that. But I think the bigger consideration is that they release these things closer to the second season, depending on how the first season goes. And you've seen that similar to the Resistance show, where the Resistance show in the first season may have had a little bit of hype going into it. It did not really pan out. Like, the show is still okay, but it's not hugely popular. So if they introduce those characters, they're not going to really generate any kind of feelings or emotions from the players. And a lot of players in this game, especially being Star Wars, are spending and playing based on Star Wars emotions. It's the fan base. So Baby Yoda, Mandalorian, they have started to bring up those emotions. So I can definitely see them doing something in that October, November, maybe even December for kind of like a Christmas time frame. Movies, they will typically have content being released slowly during the time that it's in theaters, but usually there is a big event towards the DVD release. That's been kind of their standard process, and that seems to be their way to try and make sure that everyone has the opportunity to watch it. Nothing in the characters are necessarily spoiling anything for the long term. So it is possible that we get Zori Bliss, for example, coming up here soon in terms of new content. Not necessarily tied to Galactic Legend Rey or Kylo, but still we get a Zori Bliss character that they just throw in here, and it's possible that gets tied into something coming up soon here. But yeah, that's the way they typically tie it. So my guess is that we're not getting anything before October at this point. Question for Grim. All this talk about EA. Do you think it's some kind of Spanish Inquisition? Say it, Grim. Say it. Grim?
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
There we go. All right. And then last question for this stream. And I know some of you guys threw in questions here, but again, time-wise, trying to keep it to close to an hour. We're already like 10 minutes over. Eeyore's Lost Tales. Question. To beat Secret and Shadows event. Did you put in another question? Hold on. Let me see what question you put in. I don't think it picked up the first part of your question here, Eeyore. So let me see if I can find the first part of your question. I will do a quick search, otherwise I'll answer one other question if I can't find it. No, I'm not seeing it, unfortunately. So Eeyore, if you want to ask again what your question was, then I'll answer it here, but I'll do another question instead. What else? 73 question. If I said you had nice implants, would you hold them against me or something like that? I guess it would depend on the person. It would definitely depend on the person. Some people are doing it for attention, so those people are going to appreciate it more. Some people are doing it for more of their like confidence level, but they also don't want it to seem like so crazy that it's not they don't want to necessarily draw attention to themselves. They're doing it for their own self-confidence and don't necessarily want other people commenting on it. So it does depend on the person. And for me, if I had them, yeah, I wouldn't want you talking about it because I'd be worried that I have implants and I'm a male. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and end there. God, I am not PC, people, and I don't care. If I had a big butt, yeah, that's fine. I like big. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here.
But then Tina would like you too. I mean, she likes the badonkadonk.
She does.
Badonk.
Tina does like the badonkadonk. So we will end it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today on the lunch stream. I hope you guys were entertained and you enjoyed your time here. Make sure that you do subscribe if you haven't already to our YouTube channel. Otherwise, catch us tonight on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/realityskewegamers at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where we will be doing our Don't Starve Together stream. So hopefully you guys can join us for that. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. Hit the thumbs up if you guys haven't already. If you enjoyed your time here and just had some fun, that is all we want to do. We want to have fun with you guys, and hopefully you did have fun. And any last word from you, Grim?
Science.
Science indeed. So with that, I am Infinity with Reality Skewed Gamers. Thank you so much for watching us on this episode of The Lunch Hour, and we will see you either tonight or tomorrow again for the next Lunch Hour. And remember, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, our 200th Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live stream episode. Take care, guys.